The ISTP has the pensive and focused nature of the INTJ with the flexibility and grounding of an ESTP. Now, what I mean by that is that ISTPs tend to be very quiet, focused, and analytical. They tend to be very laid back and they like to have fun, but they also tend to be very in tune with their bodies. And this is because that introverted thinking dominant function is very focused on like picking things apart and looking at things in a very logical manner and understanding like, okay, like what does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? What does that mean? Also, in the same sense, they are trying to pick things apart. Like physically, they're more hands-on, and this is due to that extroverted sensing function, their auxiliary function. This is why they can tend to be very good with their bodies. This is why they tend to be very good at analyzing stuff like that. And they can also be very good at predicting certain things because of that introverted intuition tertiary function. So I think of Luther from the show Luther, played by Idris Elba. A lot of people might think that he is an INTJ or an INFJ, but in actuality, he's using TI as the dominant function. His SE is being used as an auxiliary function rather than an inferior function if he was an INFJ or INTJ. And then his introverted intuition is a tertiary function, strong enough to be able to give him these insights that he might be having as he's doing things. And Idris Elba himself is also an ISTP. So ISTPs, they tend to also be that like cool guy a lot of times that you might see. They tend to be very inexpressive due to their inferior extroverted feeling. So not really focused on like, the interpersonal dynamics of other people, but rather they're focused on the logic of how things work, like what makes sense to them, and just pretty much going in their own lane. They also tend to look for logical inconsistencies a lot of times, and they kind of like have like BS detectors. They're really good as well with like body language and understanding stuff like that. And they're, again, very in tune with their bodies, very into athletics, and just learning how to do nifty different tricks. And so those are just a few ways on how you can identify an ISTP, both in the wild or in real life and also in fiction.